Once upon a time, in the heart of bustling metropolis, there lived a young woman named Maya. Maya was your quintessential wallflower. She was quiet, unassuming, and preferred to stay in the background, often overlooked by those around her. To her peers, she was simply another face in the crowd. However, little did they know that behind her quiet demeanor burned a passion as bright as the sun. Maya had a dream that took root in her imagination and grew into an all-consuming desire. She wanted to become a filmmaker. The idea of being behind the camera, of being able to tell stories that could touch hearts and leave a lasting impact on people. His lives filled her with an exhilarating sense of purpose. But here's the cruel twist of fate. The road to chasing your dreams is rarely smooth. And for Maya, the path was particularly treacherous. You see, in her school, there was a group of girls. A clique of popular students who seemed to rule the social hierarchy with an iron fist. They were known for their cruelty, their sharp tongues leaving a trail of hurt feelings and crushed spirits in their wake. And Maya, with her quiet nature and big dreams, became their favorite target. One fateful day, the girls cornered Maya and began to mock her aspirations. "Oh, you want to be a filmmaker?" they sneered, their laughter echoing through the hallways. "Who'd even watch you? You're nobody, Maya." Their words were like daggers piercing her soul, threatening to snuff out her flickering dream. But Maya, though hurt, remained resolute. She knew her dream was worth fighting for. She couldn't let these mean girls extinguish the fire that burned within her. Determined to prove them wrong, Maya threw herself into her work. She started writing scripts, planning out storylines and characters, weaving tales that were as captivating as they were meaningful. She saved up her allowance, bought an old camcorder, and gathered her younger brother and a few neighborhood kids to act in her films. Weekends were spent editing footage, poring over each frame to perfect her craft. She immersed herself in the world of filmmaking, learning everything she could about storytelling, cinematography, and directing. Her classmates, however, didn't know about her burgeoning success. They continued to mock her, unaware that Maya was silently honing her skills, patiently waiting for her moment to shine. The turning point came when Maya learned about a nationwide student film contest, an opportunity to showcase her talent and maybe, just maybe, silence her critics. The theme of the contest was My Metropolis, and Maya saw it as her chance to shine a light on the city she called home, capturing its beauty and the stories of the people who inhabited it. She poured her heart and soul into the project, working tirelessly to create a short film that was not only visually stunning, but also emotionally resonant. Her classmates, of course, got wind of her plans and thought it hilarious to sabotage her efforts. On the day of the deadline, they confronted her, sneering, "So you think you're going to win that contest? Don't make us laugh?" And then they did the unthinkable. They stole her flash drive containing all her hard work. Despair threatened to engulf Maya, but she refused to let it consume her. Instead, fueled by determination, she did something unexpected. She withdrew from the contest, much to the amusement of her tormentors. They assumed they had crushed her spirit, but little did they know, Maya was already several steps ahead. In the days leading up to the contest deadline, Maya had made multiple backups of her work. Though devastated by the loss of her original, she quickly set to work on a new version, driven by a newfound fire in her belly. This time, instead of merely showcasing her city, she decided to weave a narrative around it, a story that would tug at the heartstrings of the judges. She wrote a story about a young girl who dreams of escaping her mundane life and becoming a famous actress. Through the girl's journey, Maya wove in the sights and sounds of their city, using the urban landscape as a backdrop to tell a tale of hope and resilience. The film she created was not just technically proficient, but it was also emotionally powerful. On the day of the contest, amidst the glitz and glamour of the event, Maya stood backstage, her heart pounding in her chest. When her film was announced as the winner, the audience erupted in applause. As Maya stepped onto the stage to accept her award, she looked out at the sea of faces, searching for her classmates, eager to see the look on their faces. She wanted them to see that she was more than just a wallflower, that she was capable of greatness. But much to her disappointment, she didn't find them. As the weeks following the contest, Maya's life began to change. Her award-winning film was screened at various local festivals, earning her recognition and praise from both critics and audiences alike. She was interviewed by local newspapers, her story becoming an inspiration to other young dreamers. One day, while browsing through the comments on one of her interviews, she stumbled upon a familiar, snarky remark from one of her former classmates. Little did they know that Maya had a special surprise in store for them. With a mischievous grin, she saved the comment and added it to her list of inspirations. You see, Maya was preparing for her next project, a short film that would be her magnum opus so far. She titled it Mirror, Mirror, and the film was a stark commentary on bullying and societal pressures. Through her character's struggles, she tackled issues of identity, self-acceptance, and the damaging effects of peer pressure. When it was done, Maya sent the film to numerous film festivals, patiently waiting for feedback. Then the calls started coming in. Invitations to screen her film at prestigious festivals, followed by thunderous applause and standing ovations. Critics raved about her work, praising her for her thought-provoking narrative and masterful direction. And then came the ultimate validation. A Hollywood production company specializing in nurturing new talent contacted her. They offered her a chance to direct a full-length feature film. Maya's dream had officially come true. She signed the contract, a triumphant smile spread across her face. She had not only silenced her critics, but she had also carved a path for herself in the cutthroat world of Hollywood. But here's the kicker. Throughout her meteoric rise to fame, Maya remained humble and true to herself. She used her newfound platform to advocate for causes close to her heart, especially initiatives aimed at curbing cyberbullying and promoting mental health awareness among young people. Meanwhile, back in Metropolis, the girls who had once tormented Maya were shocked to see her name in lights. They watched as she graced magazine covers, appeared on talk shows, and received accolades at award ceremonies. They tried to reach out to her, hoping for a reconciliation, but Maya, though gracious, was firm in her stance. She didn't hold a grudge, but she wasn't willing to forgive and forget. She wanted them to understand the impact of their actions and how close she had come to giving up on her dreams because of them. As for Maya's brother and the neighborhood kids who had acted in her first film, they were beside her every step of the way. They, too, tasted success as Maya's star ascended. Maya's story serves as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of resilience and the triumph of the human spirit. She proves that the most extraordinary success stories often begin with the most ordinary of starts, and that sometimes the greatest revenge is living a life that speaks for itself. If this story sparked something inside you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your story's not over, it's just beginning.